Hi everybody, it's Honest John. There are some things a good friend will do that others won't. A good friend will take the keys out of your hand and not let you drive drunk. A good friend will tell you when you're acting like an asshole. A good friend will tell you when you're wrong. A good friend will risk your anger to do right by you. Good friends are rare and precious and should be treasured. We have a lot of politicians who pretend to be good friends to Israel. They support everything Israel does, no matter what. That's not real friendship. There are big changes happening in the Middle East, and those changes are going to result in governments that are more representative of the people. This means they will be more sympathetic to the Palestinian cause. So just from a standpoint of practicality, it is in Israel's best interest to arrive at a just and lasting peace agreement with the Palestinians. This is going to take courage and vision, two qualities that Benjamin Netanyahu just doesn't have. Just as our right-wing politicians kowtow to our most ignorant people, the Israeli right kowtows to its most belligerent and warlike factions. Newt Gingrich says that if he's elected president, he will move our embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. This will surely get him votes from extremist Jews here in the United States. But it is not good foreign policy. We would lose our position as an honest broker in that conflict, and it's not being a friend to Israel. It is like handing the keys to a drunk driver and saying, "Here, have another drink before you go." Not only would it squander the goodwill we now have on the Arab street from our support of the Arab Spring, it would alienate our allies in the Middle East and in much of the rest of the world. Let's face it, if we're really going to be honest, we don't just need regime change in Iran and Syria, but in Israel as well. Though I hope it won't happen, we might wind up at war with Iran. If that happens, we will need our allies on board in the Middle East and all around the world. See, true friends of Israel will risk their short-term anger for its long-term good. If we are really Israel's friend, we will pressure them to stop settlements and other actions that interfere with arriving at a peace with the Palestinians, and pressure them to get serious about negotiations. Now take a look at our right-wingers who support even Israel's most foolish policies. There are right-wingers, most of them are fundamentalist Christians, and they're not supporting Israel because they love them. They're doing it to try to fulfill biblical policies which predict the second coming and the end of the world. And this is a terrible basis for conducting foreign policy. Thanks for listening.